What's up, guys? Chelsea92G here, coming to you with another episode of WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. SummerSlam is just 9 days away. Yeah, pretty much. And Smackdown is following the road to SummerSlam. As tonight, we have Bray Wyatt versus Christian. After attacking Christian last week, they will now meet one-on-one here tonight. Also tonight is the triple threat match between Brie Bella, Paige, and Emma, where the winner will face Naomi for the Divas Championship next week on Smackdown, just a couple of days before that big 6-woman tag match at SummerSlam. And our main event tonight, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Both suffered losses last week. And the week before that, Daniel Bryan refused to shake Roman Reigns' hand after his loss. But we're going to start SmackDown off with the Intercontinental title picture, which has been pretty lively as of late. Last week, Chris Jericho defeated Mark Henry in a non-title contest, whereas Bad News Barrett and Dolph Ziggler picked up wins against Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan respectively. So for SummerSlam just a couple of weeks away, all four men are sort of vying for places. Can any of them earn a title shot against Mark Henry at SummerSlam?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
This one is going to be an all-out brawl, Michael, just the way I like it.
And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler!
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. This guy's got his work cut out for him here tonight. I can assure you of that.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. Here we go with Chris Jericho. Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here.
I love it. This is a good old-fashioned battle of power versus power.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor's backing down here.
Yeah, and you can cut the tension with a knife. I mean, no one's giving an inch. Oh, this is a standoff.
What are your thoughts on Chris Jericho?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time. Chris Jericho developed his famous finishing move, the Lion Tamer submission hold. And in recent years, because that wasn't punishing enough, Jericho introduced the Code Breaker, which is a form of a backbreaker. So Jericho has two finishing moves that he can use at any time.
I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now.
Yeah, when he wakes up in the morning, the only thing on his body that's not going to hurt is his pajamas.
Nice counter by Ziggler.
Yeah, he may be a show-off, but he's such an amazing natural athlete as well.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Well, Michael, we all know how adamant Chris is about his proclamation that he is the best in the world at what he does. When you have two finishing moves, it definitely means you take punishing your opponents seriously. No! Where? I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening.
He's in full-on attack mode now. Oh, man, Michael. I remember those rivalries between Ziggler and Mysterio. And let's face it, they're hard to forget. I felt like at any moment, either Dolph or Ray could score a pinfall, and the pace was at the speed of light. Those matches definitely helped put Dolph Ziggler on the map. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
If there's one place you don't want to get pummeled, it's your face.
No kidding. Whew, that's hurting me. Now that's how you do it.
Ziggler is so explosive, and we can easily see more of this. The show-off can quicken the pace when he wants, so look out. Who knows what kind of hashtags will be seen on social media after.
Wow, look at this hold. There's no way that feels good.
King, when we talk about Dolph Ziggler against Rey Mysterio, we're talking about two superstars that go about their business in two completely different manners. Ziggler's so enamored about his own ability, and Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, but they have two things in common. To have the best match. That can't be enough, can it?
I don't
get a kick out.
The kick out's all that's saved him. This match goes on. At some point, he's got to run out of gas. At some point, someone will figure out what it'll take.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Nice, well-placed kick to the ribs.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
You know, Cole, I think you said it perfectly there. Dolph and Ray could not be more different. But when that bell rings and it's about competing in that squared circle, watch out. In their matches for the Intercontinental Championship, both men show that they will do anything to have the best match on the card.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
If you thought Monday Night Raw was submission leg lock.
Oh, that's hurting my legs just watching it.
Chris Jericho grew up in Winnipeg, Canada, but was actually born in the United States in New York. His father was a member of the New York Breaker. He can do it here.
I think he's got him. 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
Here's your winner, Chris Jericho!
Nicely done. He picks up the win.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And what a way to end this night of Smackdown action. Uh-oh, looks like these competitors want to settle their rivalry outside of the ring.
Oh, man, look at him go. Fists are flying.
This match has already broken down into an all-out brawl. You can feel the animosity between them.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Right, that was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere. I'm not sure I can watch this.
So, what do you think about Christian?
You know, Christian brings so much experience into the ring with him tonight. He's been a mainstay here for well over a decade. And over that time, he stood toe-to-toe with some of the absolute greatest. I'm talking Undertaker, Kane, and The Rock levels of greatness.
Someone as accomplished as Christian has lots of time to run circles around an opponent and keep them off balance from bell to bell. We'll see what Christian has up his sleeve and if he'll be able to use it to win tonight.
Ow! Ooh, well, we're on the move here.
Another electric crowd on hand here for Smackdown, as has been the norm over the years. King, you talk about Christian's longevity, which is amazing, but for me, it's so astonishing to see a superstar get better with each passing year. It's like there's no plateau for him. He just keeps getting better. Just look at his World Heavyweight Championship victory, for example. That came more than a dozen years after Christian made his debut.
Yeah, that is unreal, Cole. I guess you could say Christian is like a fine wine. He just keeps getting better with age. But whenever he finally does decide to hang him up, you can bet there'll be a spot waiting for him in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Back between the ropes. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Watch it, watch it. Oh, Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt.
It only takes a couple of those.
Bray Wyatt going for it early. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. In order to get back on track, Christian's going to have to reach deep down now.
King, do you remember when we first saw Christian back in the late 1990s? He came in here and didn't say one word for what seemed like years.
Right.
Now he's full of confidence and charisma. It's like he's a completely different person.
Yeah, now you can't shut him up. I haven't seen many people who love to talk more than Christian. But hey, his peeps hang on his every word, so why not?
Look out!
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. Speaking of Christian's propensity to talk, I will never forget the time he actually tried to interview himself during an episode of The Peep Show. I don't think anybody other than Captain Charisma can pull something like that off. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Smackdown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history.
5,
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. Wow, he's still down after that.
Now back to the ring. I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. We're looking at complete domination here.
5, 6. Of all the chilling moves that Bray Wyatt slaughters an opponent with, the worst of them all, which I guess makes sense, is his finishing move, Sister Abigail. Bray just buries his opponent's face right in the mat. 8. Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here.
We're looking at complete domination here.
This might not end well.
And there's that patented reverse DDT of Christian's, devastating the back of the head.
Look how, oh man, from the high rim district.
I wouldn't know what that's like. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And a lethal chop rains down.
You're right, that chop was brutal. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
The blunt force to the head right there might leave him down for good.
Those moves sap the strength right out of you.
He's setting it up.
Hang on.
Oh, what a wild move by Christian.
Hey, this may very well be it.
2. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding, over and over and over again.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome. If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening. Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed.
And it may just do that. It's nighty-night time.
That's vicious. Cutting off oxygen inflicts serious damage to an opponent. Hey, you could have until the referee's 5 count to break it. Use it.
And once more, Bray Wyatt has momentum.
Stay down! Stay down! This may settle the score right here. And Bray Wyatt makes him pay for all that.
There's the finishing move.
Can he score the pin?
2.
This has been a war.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been one of the most physical battles I've witnessed in a long, long time. Oh!
man.
What a ruthless act. That is not a position you want to be in at any point in this match or ever.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
We're watching someone toying with their opponent. I don't know if the manhandling is going to end anytime soon, but this is almost inhumane.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Here we go.
Well, we're on the move here.
6.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
7. I'm the eater of world.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it.
He did it. What a huge win.
Here's your winner, Christian.
Wow, now that was an impressive victory.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
And it's matches like this one that make Smackdown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 412 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
Which one of these two will walk away with the win? We'll find out as this one gets underway in mere moments.
And approaching the ring from Preston, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Bad News Barrett.
This one's going to be electric.
We're just moments away from one-on-one action here.
And there's the bell.
This match has started. This is a classic. Two guys battling it out one-on-one. Remember, only the strong survive.
Mark Henry, no problem getting out of that one. Barrett looking to capitalize.
Tell us about Barrett.
You know, when it comes to Mark Henry, we're talking about punishing power. Mark Henry's strength is so superior, he can lift automobiles. The world's strongest man is intense, vicious, and looking to dismantle anyone who gets in his way.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE, even that.
It's difficult to articulate the pure power of Mark Henry. The world's strongest man crushes anything he touches. His mean streak fuels an endless assault for whoever sets foot in the ring against him. This is the man who broke the world record for pulling a double tractor trailer on Smackdown.
Oh my gosh, Cole, Mark Henry is so strong and so vicious. You can hear the bones in his opponents break. I mean, when Henry gets moving, it's like being steamrolled and bulldozed all at once. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And what a reversal from Barrett. Man, Barrett, what offense.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. Well, it just goes to show how hard it is to keep a man down when he can bench press a bulldozer.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
When he gets going like this, there are few better. Look out, look out. Oh, that's it. That's gotta be it. Barrett. Now that's a finishing move, people. The shoulders are down.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Boy, how in the world do you keep Mark Henry down?
Well, more often than not, you don't.
Here we go.
Oh, that's it. That's gotta be it. Barrett. Now that's a finishing move, people.
For close to 20 years, and he escapes with a kick out. There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
Power, strength, force, terror. These are the building blocks to Mark Henry's Hall of Pain. When you're 6'4" and close to 400 pounds like Mark Henry, you can start turning the wheels of human destruction whenever you decide to.
Barrett is looking for something big here.
A brutal breaker.
Brutal? You've got to be kidding me. That should finish him. When we see Mark Henry make his...
This could do it.
Maybe...
Come on, ref. His feet are on the ropes.
1, 2.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying. Oh no! Here comes Mark Henry!
Mark Henry delivering crippling punishment. A trained bare-knuckled brawler. Bad news, Barrett can stand up and go toe-to-toe with literally anybody on the roster.
Yeah, and he knows it, Cole.
Looking for the quick pin.
I don't think even the referee...
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. How did Barrett have the wherewithal to escape that one? Man, Barrett, what offense! Oh, Barrett's not wasting any time in showing everyone who's boss in there.
Look at Wade Barrett make. Barrett, what a maneuver.
Will this be enough? Hang on.
2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's your winner, Bad News Barrett.
Big singles win here, guys.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
And that's it for this week of Smackdown. Good night, everybody.